in, was it in Sydney?
2000.
2000. And then we packaged an edition of Complete Football International. We were supposed to be a preview edition. That magazine did not arrive in Nigeria until we had been knocked out in the quarterfinals.
Wow.
So that was a huge debt. So we couldn't continue. So I stopped the publication. As at that time, we were owing about £45,000 to the company in the UK. Now that's a lot of money. If you multiply that with Naira, of course, you know what we are talking about. At the same time, we were also having the problem that happened in 1998. You know, we went to France World Cup, and every Nigerian thought Nigeria would win the World Cup.
And then came Denmark. I was there at the stadium at that match. I can never forget that.
Okay, so, and you know, Nigerians, the football fan just went into a long depression. So it hit our company, you know, sales went very, very down. And then I think the following year, 1999, we have this, the wobbling and fumbling. So everything was just happening around that time. So we were really down.
I actually never recovered from 1999.
Okay.
In terms of,
So we had debt locally. We also had in the UK. At that point, it was I and God left. Because before then I sent money, all of a sudden, it was like
nothing.
Yeah. But then, by then, my faith in God was very, very strong. And I'd learned from past experience, one, never run away from your creditors. Never. So I maintained steady contact with them. Let me just cut the long story short. I think in 2003-04, because I was paying whatever we could pay. So at one point, they said, look, just pay us £5,000 and we're going to write off the remaining one.
Wow.
And they did.
That you couldn't have earned that.
No, it's just the finger.
Wow.
And I mean, like I just said, I always say this. Before we went into that depression, I knew what we were making as a company. And when we came, because it is God tests. Yeah, God tests. After that situation, we have seen the kind, and I always say this, we have seen the kind of money we've never seen in almost 16, 17 years of doing business.
Wow.
After what happened.
Wow.
And that's why I know this is, you know, the finger of God.
That's
I mean, can you imagine? Let me give you an example. I was in Gatwick Airport. I was coming from the US, and I didn't have up to 50. What is 50 pounds? No, I didn't even have up to 50. I mean, $50 on me. And then they called a flight, and they have not called mine. The next time they called my flight, we were just looking by my side. I saw an envelope. I opened it. There was $400 there, crisp. And here I was. There was no way I would take that money. Yeah. So I picked up the envelope. I went to the information, and I said, naively, really thinking back, I said to the lady, hey, please announce that somebody has forgotten the money here. And the lady said, no, I can't do that. I said, okay, keep the money and whatever you do with it, because I cannot go with it. I remember that, and I say that because it was at the height of
depression.
Yes. So, you know,
it just has to be a lifestyle.
It has to, it has to be a will. Because somebody else might have said, maybe this is God giving me the
So when God really turned around our captivity, we were really smiling. We were really smiling because I know this is God's hand.
I've had the privilege of being mentored by, I call him Pastor Obaze-Ojeagbase.
That's okay, yes.
You know, I've been under him for a while, and
apparently everybody here has encountered it. You were.
Yeah, the truth is,
was saying she was at a boot camp.
The truth is, he was actually the first person that told me that, Joe, you are a good writer. And that thing, so I don't know. I just want to publicly thank him, because that actually brought me out to the point where I could write for, you know, national publication. And I just actually want to thank him for that. But the question I have, and that bothers me, I know entrepreneurship is a fad right now in Nigeria, and a lot of youths, even people from secondary school, They want to own their business. It's all of a sudden, nobody wants to work for anybody anymore. You see a young guy of 18 or going to 20 or 18 to 25, they want to have their business. And they don't have the ability or the desire to improve or develop to develop themselves, develop their talents. And then they go into something and remain at a mediocre level for a very long time. So it bothers me. And
thus, we are seeing a celebration of all kinds of businesses that are really nothing if you look at it.
So
the doctor.
I think it is still okay if we have what Fumi calls mediocre businesses. Because what is going to happen is that a culture, or call it a subculture, is gradually taking place. In the trial and error, the gems will emerge.
Right.
And that's the future I see for Nigeria.
Right.
It is true, because in 1995, when we started talking about entrepreneurship, nobody was saying anything. But now it is now a fad, and I think it's not going to be a fad, but a trend.
A trend, absolutely. But unfortunately, I mean, we've run out of time. Okay. This is the new book.
Yes.
What they won't teach you at Lagos Business School. I'm interested in this.
Lagos Business School will take you to court.
No, they won't take me.
I don't think so. You know.